Hi guys, Crystal here. I want to tell you a little bit about cancersolutions.org. I get quite a few visitors to this website of people searching for natural cancer solutions, and I just wanted to visit with you folks, and I wanted to meet you, have you meet me. The FDA has contacted me about this site because I linked to a company talking about Bloodroot, so I took that link down. The purpose of this site, cancersolutions.org, is to provide a place for you to start. I know that I'm not allowed to say there are natural cancer cures, because of course there isn't, right? However, there is a lot of books and reports and places to go to learn more about natural cancer cures and solutions according to people in the last 100 years and more. There's, Renee Case, as an SEACT and alkaline therapies, and, there's peroxide and oxygen and lots of wonderful things. And I'm not telling you folks that they cure cancer, because of course there's no cure for cancer, right? Right. And nobody can cure cancer for $10, right? Right. Okay. But cancersolutions.org is a place to go in that moment when you're scared and you're trying to research what are your options. Trying to learn about thermography, mammograms causing cancer, information out there about that. I'm not saying that it's true. Of course, it's not. And we have information on the website about, cesium and bloodroot and all kinds of natural substances for you to get educated about. There's, only a doctor can say cure. So for me, no matter what kind of cancer I was diagnosed with, I would never do chemo or radiation, not in a million years. I would pass away before I would do that because I believe that it's wrong and not necessary. And I have met people who have cured themselves of cancer without Western medicine, and though the FDA and the other powers that be don't want you to know that. So my goal with cancersolutions.org is to, yes, share with you my story. I do have family members with cancer, had cancer, and I have done some cancer therapies myself, though I've never been diagnosed with cancer. However, I do understand that when you're diagnosed with cancer, it's a completely frightening moment, and you don't think of cancer as natural. As people, the Indians had cancer. How did they cure it? Well, chemo, of course. And so it seems to be that cancer's been here a long time and there should be some sort of a natural solution to it. But, of course, like I said, only doctors are allowed to say there's a cure. So in that moment when your family is so scared and they're pressuring you to do what the doctor says, this site, cancersolutions.org, is about giving you a place to go and research alternative medicine, alternative cures. Not to say, oh my gosh, I got the solution, I got cancer, and I can sell it to you in a bottle. And not to be a snake oil salesman and not to try to influence you. Everybody's decision has to be their own. But what I find is that oftentimes cancer patients aren't making their own decisions. Their family's making their decision for them because they don't want them to die. Well, it's your decision. And if you choose that you want to go natural and you do end up dying from it, that is your choice, and it's not your family's choice. It's not your partner or your spouse's choice. Not your kids, it's nobody's choice but yours. But I've seen situations where people are diagnosed and then they want to get them in surgery the next day. I'm not saying that you should not listen to your doctor, your oncologist. I do have a website called cancerdoctorslie.com because there have been some cancer doctors over time that have lied to patients. I know it's very rare, but it does happen, and so on that site we talk a little bit about that. Now, I don't know if it's just because they don't know or not. I mean, we went to a cancer oncologist, and one time she said, diet has never cured cancer and it never will. And no, you don't need to change your diet. Then I knew someone else who went to that same cancer doctor, oncologist, whatever, a couple weeks later, or month or something, and she told her she needed to change her diet and give her some dietary things. So, what do you do if your cancer doctor's having a bad day? I mean, what if they forget to tell you something? It's your life. So we want to give you a place to be able to research what other people have done. My feeling is that if anybody in the entire world has cured themselves of cancer without the recommended cures from Western medicine, then why can't you? So cancersolutions.org is about you researching and learning and finding more options in that moment when you're scared and you've been diagnosed with cancer and you're just not sure where to start your search. It's by no means the final say. It's by no means telling you what you should do. That's only for your doctor to do. Of course, right? So, but I encourage you to talk to more than one doctor. You know, talk to cancer specialists in different states. Explore thermography. You know, learn more about the AMAS test. Just get educated so that you know you've done all you can to make an educated decision. That wasn't someone else's decision, not mine either. Do not listen to me. Don't do what I do. Just go to cancersolutions.org as your place to start to research the cancer cures that other people claim has helped them. Probably not true because, you know, the internet's full of lies and deception. Excuse me. There's a lot of that out there. I'm not being anti-government. I'm not being anti-FDA. But I'm telling you, if you do work for the FDA and you have family that you could save their life by knowing this stuff, I encourage you to go to cancersolutions.org too. This is not my information. I didn't invent it. I'm not telling you you need to buy this and you're going to cure cancer. I'm just trying to give folks a place to start in their cancer research. So I know what you're going through, folks. It's very scary. It's a very sad place to be, and you don't know who to listen to, and you're scared. And please check out cancersolutions.com. It'll give you a place to start in your research, and be well out there. And I just wish y'all well. I feel for you. Good luck on your research in Cancer Solutions.